Welcome back to my channel. Today, you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to set up segments in FloDesk. Now, this is for real estate agents. I just recorded a whole, it was so good, but I'm gonna have to make it good again. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set up segments in FloDesk. As you guys know from my last video, I talked about how I'm gonna show you how to set up segments to deliver the buyer's guide or seller's guide or whatever guide that you are delivering that your followers from social media are asking for. I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up. So the first thing you're gonna do is log into FloDesk. If you do not have a FloDesk account, you're gonna look down below and you're going to get the link so you can join FloDesk. And with my link, you guys, you receive 30 days free in FloDesk for $19 a month for the first year. And after that, it's $35 a month. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is log into FloDesk. When you get to FloDesk, it's gonna bring you into email, but we're going to go over to audience so we can go ahead and set up our segment. So you're gonna click on audience and you're gonna click on segment. Now I wanna keep this short and sweet because I already recorded it, but it didn't record. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set up segments. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna set up a segment for a buyer's guide. Now I already wrote this out. And so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So I'm gonna set it up for a buyer's guide and I'm going to keep everything yellow. Okay, so this is just the color that I'm going to select. But as you can see, there's tons of colors in here. You can select whatever color you want. So this is, I'm going to keep as yellow. And then we're going to go over to forms and we're going to create a form. And I'm going to show you why you had to set up the segment first. So inside of forms, there are tons of forms. There's link bios, pop-ups, inlines, but we're going to go to the full page. Now you may not want a full, you may want an inline. Now I have a couple of inlines that I have embedded on my website, but this is just so you can have a landing page for people to get the item that you are saying on social media that you're going. And if you guys didn't watch my last video, go back and watch my last video on how to get clients off of social media and into your email list, because you guys, you know, we do not own social media. I hope you know you don't own it. Instagram let me know that I didn't own Instagram when they shut my page down. So, you know, I'm always list building, trying to get people off of social media and into my email list. We're always list building, you guys, for our business, for our real estate business. The first thing you're gonna do is select one of these, and these are full page, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. But you can select one with an image, not an image in the background. I like to use one that has an image because I have something that I designed, and I'll show you that. You can add that. I like to use this one because it has the hearts and it has, you know, you can customize any of these. So, you know, any of these will work. So the first segment that I created was for buyer's guide. And so anytime you select any of these, you're going to go in here and, you know, select buyer's guide right here. Okay. So you're going to select buyer's guide because this is where this is for a buyer's guide. Now, if you're creating a seller's guide, Airbnb guide or whatever you're providing, you're going to name your segment that, and then you're going to select that. So when anyone signs in to this landing page, their contact is going to go over to the buyer's guide. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to design this. Now, I already kind of wrote this out. You can write out whatever you want. And you guys, when you look at this, don't worry about what it looks like because you can go in here and change the fonts. You can change the colors. You can change everything about it. You know, if you already have fonts that you use, I think you can, I'm not sure if you can upload fonts. But you're going to go in here and select your fonts. You want it to be ultralight. Actually, I like ultralight. Okay, so I have that. If I want to make it a little more even, I can do that. I have a little bit of writing already written out. So I'm going to put that in, but of course you can have yours say whatever you want it to say. And the fonts can be changed. This brown background can be changed. And I'll show you guys in a minute. Okay. And so this color can be changed. I'm going to change it to like a nice little gray. And then you can decide if you want just their email, and you can change this to say something fun. If you wanted to say you want their first name, if you want to add a last name, if you want to make it a requirement to add at least their first name, I would say a requirement. And then I would put the email. I would move this down. See, as you see, you can move these around, and I'm going to go ahead and then I'll go ahead and add a photo. So you're just going to go here and go under Unsplash. But if you have an image, you can upload it here. So I have an image, so I'll show you what it looks like. If I wanted to have an image in there, I can do that. If I don't want an image, I can go into Unsplash and just put in real estate or whatever. I don't know. You can put in whatever. There's tons of photos in here. Whatever you want to put in here, you can. I'm going to grab this picture, but you may have a picture of a home. You may have a picture of you. You may want to go on Canva and design something. So you can do that as well. But, and then you can also add, I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to look here. So you can add this if you want to have that when they sign up, depending on your personality, what you may want for your buyers, sellers, investors. You could say, you may have one of these Jiffies, I never know what to call them. But you may have one of you that you may want to put in. Yep, you may want to put that in. You may not want to put that in. You may want to just add a photo. I'm going to go ahead and add a photo because that's going to be distracting when I try to show you guys the rest. Okay, so here we're going to go down. We want to know why they are asking for this buyer's guide. Now we're working on a buyer's guide right now, but we want to know why. Why are they here? Or you can go in and put, I don't know, you can write whatever you want. Let's narrow this down. What topic are you excited to learning about? Let's leave some of that. Let's put, okay. And so these are the different topics, okay? So I'm going to show you guys where these topics are going to go. And you need a segment for these as well, as you see here. Now we could just go ahead and select buyer's guide. So we know that we already know that they're here for the buyer's guide, but I'm going to show you guys how to create segments for each one of these, right? We're going to go ahead and change these and we're going to create segments for each one of these so that we know, okay? So, you know, if somebody is like, I need down payment assistance, I know exactly, and you see it's changing here. So as I change it over here, it changes down here. So I'm going to go ahead and change these. And you can add more options if you want, but I'm going to show you guys how to change these different segments because we don't want someone to come here and we're like, oh yeah, I have all of these people that want buyer's guides, but I want to know exactly why you're here. Are you approved and ready to shop? Do you need down payment assistance? Then I can tailor an email to you for exactly what you need. You may be ready to buy. Now I know to call you, or now I know you may need a lender. Now I know that you need a lender. Let me find you a lender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take all four of the segments, and you can just do two if you feel like there's two, or there's a couple of them that you didn't even have to do this. I like this because I like to know exactly why somebody is here. And I'm going to keep them yellow because all of my buyers in here are going to be yellow. So when I come in, I can quickly look and see who signed up as a buyer. And, you know, I can see exactly what they need. Or if I'm having a home buying seminar, or if I'm having an event online about lenders, you know, my lender's going to meet me on a Zoom. I can email out these people that need a lender to hear all about lenders. Or if they don't even know where to start, I know what type of information to email them out based on this right here, you know, based on them selecting what it is they need. Okay. I know this makes sense. I always want to say, does this make sense? But I know it makes sense. So we're going to go back to our form after we selected our segment. So here, as you can see, all of our buyer's guide segment, anything pertaining to our buyer's guide is yellow. Now you can make yours whatever color you want to make it, but we're going to go back over to forms. We're going to go into forms, and then we're going to go to each one of these. Now this is not sure where to start. We're going to go in here and select not sure where to start. Now, if you want to select a few more of these, if you have other ones set up for other forms, you can go ahead and add them in there. But this one, we're just going to work on this one. So this one is down payment assistance. So I know when someone signs up and they select that they need down payment assistance, I know what to send them. This person's already approved. They're ready to shop. So I've added them to the segment. So as soon as they sign up, I know exactly this person needs a lender. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then, let's see, I'm going to stick my thing down here. And then after we do that, of course, you can go in and change the fonts. You can change the style of the buttons if you want to do that. And then we're going to change this to say, now this over here is done on this part here. You're in. I don't know. This is once they click the button, this will let them know that they're in, you know, and then they're added to your list, which on a future video, I'm going to show you guys how to set up weekly email. Sorry, I'm going to show you how to set up weekly email. So right here, this is what it's going to look like online. And this will show you what it's going to look like on mobile once they sign up, which a lot of people probably will sign up on mobile. So you want to see what it's going to look like. And then you're going to go into your settings, right? So we know that this is going to be for a buyer's guide, but if you want to add something else, you can. I probably wouldn't. I would just keep it just for the buyer's guide. And then we're going to add a link. So in the link, you can change this to say buyer's guide. So when people sign up for your buyer's guide, it's going to have your name. This is the link that you guys are going to put, you know, when you're given a call to action on your social media, you're going to add this link. Okay, so this is my handle on FloDesk. And then you're going to go in here. You can change this photo if you want to add a photo here. I'm just going to go ahead and add my buyer's guide photo. So this will be the photo if you go and post this on social media. I probably wouldn't add this photo, but I'm just showing you that you can add a photo here. So when you go to add this on social media, say you just post this on your Facebook, you put the link on your Facebook, this is what will show up. And then you can go in here and change this to say, grab my buyer's guide, grab my seller's guide, thinking about buying in 2024 or 2025. You know, you can put a little message in here and that will all show up here. Okay, so then you're going to, that's it. You're going to share the link. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So here's the link. And then as you see, you can share this in a number of places. I hope you guys are using Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing. I hope you guys are using Pinterest and pinning things to your blog. If you have a blog on your website, not your broker's. So we're going to go ahead and you see, this is the link that I created with buyer's guide. It's not those numbers and letters. And then it looks more professional. And then here is the email. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign up. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm not sure where to start and I need a lender. So I'll show you what it looks like when it shows up in your segment. So then it gives a little message. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it shows up in your segment. Oh, so yeah, this is what, so for your thank you, I guess I didn't add that. You can have it say, thank you for subscribing, any of these. Okay, so that's what they'll see, which that's what they see over here. Thank you for subscribing. So then we're gonna go back over to our segment. And as you can see, if you look at these, I am actually signed up in the buyers. You see you have one, these are all me. So I know Cher Allen signed up. She's in all of these segments. She needs a lender and she's not sure where to start. Okay, so it shows you exactly, you know, once you start sending them emails, it'll show you what they clicked on, when it was created, here's their name. You know, you can go ahead and put their other information in. If you have any information or any private notes, you can go ahead and put it in there. But this shows you exactly, let's see. It shows you who signed up for what. So when you come onto FloDesk, you know exactly what someone signed up for. I know they need a lender and they need, you know, if you put them all under buyer and you add like the questions, you're not sure why they are there. So I hope that makes sense, which I know it does. You guys, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to deliver the buyer's guide or the seller's guide or whatever it is that you're going to be delivering. This is going to be in workflow. These are some of the workflows that I have going now. So if you signed up for anything on my website, even if you signed up for a content guide, a YouTube guide, I have tons of guides. I even have a free one-page website. If you signed up for that, it's going to be in here. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys on the next video where I will show you guys how to set up workflows, how to deliver the item, how to get your followers off of social media and into your email list. So again, I'm Cher Allen with EXP Realty, and I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully this is recorded. All right?